Have you ever walked past a mannequin in a store and felt like its eyes were following you? It's a common, slightly creepy feeling, but what if it was more than just a feeling? What if the mannequin was actually watching you? Today, we're diving into a story that will make you think twice the next time you go shopping. It's the chilling tale of a department store, a fashion-forward mannequin, and security footage that captured something truly unexplainable. This isn't just another ghost story. It's a mystery that unfolded hour by hour in plain sight. The setting is a bustling, high-end department store named La Vogue, a place known for its chic displays and the latest fashion trends. At the heart of its main floor stood a particularly striking mannequin named Eliza. She was known for her lifelike features, delicate hands, a serene expression, and glass eyes that seemed to hold a spark of life. Store managers loved using Eliza for their most exclusive outfits because everything looked good on her. But one Tuesday, the staff started noticing something strange. It began subtly. A morning shift employee, Maria, dressed Eliza in a brand-new elegant blue evening gown, ready for the day's display. An hour later, as she passed by, she did a double-take. Eliza was no longer in the blue gown. Instead, she was wearing a casual, floral sundress. Maria was confused. She thought maybe a manager had decided to change the display without telling anyone. She shrugged it off, assuming it was a simple miscommunication, and went about her duties. But an hour after that, another employee walked by and saw Eliza dressed in a sharp, tailored business suit. By lunchtime, the whispers had started. Every hour, like clockwork, Eliza was in a different outfit. The blue gown was replaced by the sundress by the suit by a sporty tennis outfit, and so on. The clothes were all from the racks nearby, perfectly styled and fitted. But who was doing it? The employees were baffled. They asked each other, but no one admitted to changing the mannequin. The floor manager was getting annoyed, thinking it was a prank by a new hire. He called a quick meeting, demanding to know who was messing with the main display. But everyone denied it, and their confusion seemed genuine. This wasn't just a simple prank. The outfits were changed flawlessly. Buttons were done up, zippers were perfect, and accessories were matched. It was the work of a professional. And to do it every hour in a busy store without anyone seeing, it seemed impossible. The manager, now more concerned than angry, decided there was only one way to get to the bottom of this. He would check the security footage. He was sure he'd catch the prankster red-handed. The security office was a small, quiet room away from the hustle of the shop floor. The manager, along with the security guard, sat down to review the tapes. They focused the playback on the area around Eliza. The camera had a clear, wide-angle view. They watched the sped-up footage, seeing the blurs of customers walking by, employees folding clothes, and the general rhythm of the store. They watched the moment Maria first dressed Eliza in the blue gown. Then they slowed the footage down as the next hour approached. They watched, their eyes glued to the screen, waiting for someone to approach the mannequin. Customers walked past, some glancing at the display, but no one touched it. Employees were busy with other tasks, nowhere near Eliza. Yet, as the hour mark hit, something impossible happened on screen. The blue gown seemed to melt away, and in its place the floral sundress materialized. It was like a visual glitch, a jump cut in a movie. There was no person, no hands, no movement. The clothes just changed. The manager and the guard stared at the screen in disbelief. They replayed the footage again and again. Each time, the result was the same. Every hour, the outfit on Eliza would switch with no visible cause. They checked the angles from other cameras. Nothing. It was as if the mannequin was changing clothes all by itself. A cold shiver ran down the manager's spine. This wasn't a prank. This was something else entirely. But the most terrifying discovery was yet to come. As they continued to watch the footage in stunned silence, the security guard noticed something else. He pointed a trembling finger at the screen and said, "Wait, look at its head." The manager leaned in closer. In the regular, sped-up footage, it was almost imperceptible. But when they slowed it down to real time, they saw it. Eliza's head, which was supposed to be fixed in a forward-facing pose, was moving. It was turning, slowly, almost mechanically from side to side. But it wasn't a random movement. Eliza's head was turning to follow the customers. As a shopper would walk past, her plastic head would pivot, her glass eyes tracking their movement until they were out of sight. Then her head would slowly turn to follow another person. She wasn't just a mannequin changing clothes, she was an observer, a silent sentinel watching the patrons of the store with an unnerving focus. The serene expression on her face no longer looked peaceful. It looked predatory. The atmosphere in the security office became thick with fear. The rhythmic changing of clothes was bizarre, but this was personal. The idea that this inanimate object was aware, that it was watching people, was deeply unsettling. The manager, a man who had seen it all in his years of retail, was speechless. He felt a primal fear, the kind you feel when the basic rules of reality seem to be breaking right in front of you. He knew he couldn't just ignore this. Word of the haunted mannequin spread like wildfire among the staff. Fear and fascination mixed in equal measure. Some employees were too scared to go near that section of the store, while others, morbidly curious, would walk past just to see if they could feel its eyes on them. The story leaked outside the store, and soon La Vogue had a new kind of customer. Ghost hunters and paranormal enthusiasts, all wanting to catch a glimpse of the now infamous Eliza. The store's management was in a difficult position. The publicity was drawing crowds, but it was also creating a chaotic and fearful environment for both staff and regular shoppers. They had to do something. They couldn't just get rid of the mannequin. By now, Eliza was a local legend. So they decided to move her. They took her off the main floor and placed her in a glass case in a less trafficked corner of the store, almost like a museum exhibit. The plaque simply read, Eliza. And did the strange phenomena stop? According to the store's lore, no. Employees who worked the late shifts, long after the last customer had gone home, would still report strange occurrences. They claimed that even locked inside her glass case, Eliza would appear in a different outfit from one day to the next. And sometimes, in the dead of night, if you looked closely, you could still see her head, slowly turning, her glass eyes scanning the empty, silent store, as if she was waiting. Waiting for the doors to open, waiting for the crowds to return, waiting for someone new to watch. So, what was Eliza? A cleverly orchestrated hoax? A collective delusion fueled by suggestion? Or was she something more? A vessel for a restless spirit with a passion for fashion? No one knows for sure. The story of the mannequin that changed its own clothes remains one of retail's most chilling and enduring mysteries. It serves as a strange reminder that sometimes the most ordinary places can hold the most extraordinary secrets. Next time you're out shopping and you walk past a mannequin, just take a quick look. See which way its head is facing, and if you happen to walk past it again an hour later, maybe check to see if it's still wearing the same thing. You might just find that you're in the presence of another Eliza. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this spooky story, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more mysteries. See you next time.